Sound rolling. Camera B ready. Slate.
Aphantasia, interview, take 1. Mark.
Okay, ready when you are.
What is aphantasia? Aphantasia is the condition in which individuals are unable to generate mental images. In other words, they cannot see anything in their mind. While most people can picture a red apple with their eyes closed, someone with aphantasia can't. They still know what an apple is, they just don't see it. But it's not a disease, just a different way of how some brains work.
A lot of people think that people like me with aphantasia, they think we can't imagine, and that's not true. In fact, I have a very strong imagination. What I can't do is see what I imagined in my mind.
It was first identified in 2015 by neuroscientist Adam Zeman at the University of Exeter. He was studying a patient who, after a minor surgical procedure, lost the ability to form mental images. Zeman published the case and coined the term aphantasia to describe the absence of visual imagination. This discovery opened the door to a new field of research, revealing that some people are actually born without this visual capacity. The same happens with their memories. Chances are that you can replay those moments like a movie, full of colors and motion. But for them, they may be just facts and feelings, without the pictures.
When I'm at the theater of my mind, I just sit there in the darkness. I know everything about the movie that is playing, but the screen is blank. I can conceptualize the memory, if that makes any sense, but I cannot project it. There is nothing to see.
Okay, everyone, close your eyes tight. Imagine this bright red apple right in front of you.
People say, you just need practice, and I practiced for years. But the problem wasn't effort, but it was bigger than that. They were asking me to do something that was impossible for me. How could I render on paper when I couldn't render it in my mind first? Sorry, it's hard to explain. The same way I don't understand your brain. You know, I cannot even fathom the fact that people can see with their mind. Being able to see colors with your eyes closed. I take a lot of photographs, but I don't do it for art itself. Because to me, it isn't just art. It's like my external memory. Because I can remember things, but if I didn't have photos, I wouldn't see those memories as they were. It's my only way to give a visual form to a concept of a memory. If I went blind, even though I'd remember my family abstractly and conceptually, I wouldn't be able to see their faces in my mind. I know this is an extreme example, okay? But it's one of my real fears, like existential fear. At first, it was just curiosity, you know, like probably everybody. But then something clicked. For the first time, I could experience seeing what I was imagining, the same way you probably do in your head. The screen finally lit up. Since the moment I had kids, I wanted to write a book of their own, something special for them, you know? Once upon a time, in a land far away, lived a princess with a secret. But I knew I couldn't draw it, and I didn't have the money to pay an artist, and in a way, it broke my heart a little bit. I know it's not the end of the world, but if you have kids, you'd know what I mean. I know the controversy around generative AI, and I understand the concerns, the misinformation, and the malicious use. It's real and should be regulated. But AI is just a tool, not the culprit, in my opinion. Like every new technology, there will always be people who use it to harm. But I don't do AI to take anyone's job. I don't even want to be an artist. For me, AI is not just a tool to create images or text or music. It's my way to express what I have here.
This isn't a creative shortcut. It's how I access my artistic side.
Or am I not allowed to see my imagination like most people do? I forgot who said it, but someone once said, exercising the imagination, experimenting with talents, being creative. These things are truly the windows to your soul. That's what AI is for me. Aphantasia made me who I am. And
That's okay. I wouldn't change it for anything.
I like how I am. But now, with generative AI, I feel more myself.
Because now, I have a window to my own mind, to my soul.
Thanks, this has been great.
My pleasure, thanks.